Again to the Convocation Center here on the campus of the University of North Georgia. Coverage of Nighthawk basketball is on the air. Alongside Lee Glenn, Craig Corbin, and the Nighthawk Sports Network team here for day number 2 of the Peach Belt Conference Carolinas Challenge. And today it will be the homestanding Nighthawks playing host to the Lions of Emmanuel College. Of course, this day 2, and North Georgia got things off with their new season in fine form last night. Everybody got to play, an 80-46 final score. And Lee, when you look back at what was accomplished, I think there were many things that were impressive to me. The new faces that have been added to this team, how quickly they very much were meshing with the veteran players, and the fact that Coach Buffy Burson and company will have the luxury of going deep in that bench all season long. That is phenomenal.
There's no doubt. We had 10 players play, I believe, in the first quarter. As you mentioned, Coach Burson went significantly deep into her bench. Had the luxury of doing so. It's going to be interesting to see when we play a closer game or a game that's not quite out of hand as early as this one was, how deep we still continue to play. Because to be honest with you, the further you get into a season, the more you kind of need to shorten your rotation just a little bit. But that's February and March. You know, right now we need to give as many experiences to these young ladies as they can so that we can figure out, hey, whenever that first injury happens, whenever that first foul trouble happens, we're not guessing at who that next one in line is. We know who that next one in line is. But I'm interested to see how you rebound and kind of forget about yesterday in the back-to-back format. It's such a tough thing to do is to play back-to-back, because we'll do it now here in the preseason, and then you don't do it again really until you get to postseason play.
To conference.
Yeah,
yep.
And so it's interesting to kind of there's really no precedent set on how you rebound in less than 24 hours. This is one of those situations where I do think that the depth could come into play for us for the good.
A term and a concept that you referred to yesterday, keeping the mileage down on a lot of the players. Julianne Sutton, that yesterday a double-double, 22 and 11. But how nice to be able to know that you don't have to go as many minutes long with players like Julianne.
Julianne Sutton, Abby Franklin, high contact, high energy players like Caroline Martin, although she's just a sophomore. It's just you can, mileage is a great word. You can it used to be we had to keep changing that oil and just calling strategic timeouts. Now we can just pull over and let somebody else drive for a while.
Let's talk a little bit about one of the new members of this team in the form of Jamari McDavid. 11 points, 6 rebounds yesterday, but for my money, the impressive thing with Jamari was her level of involvement from the opening tip, and that to me is a phenomenal addition to this roster.
I was really excited to see how she fits in, having Division I experience. But she needed to fit into a certain spot. There was a void that this team had, really. And it's just that extremely athletic, can guard the other teams. Because in the Peach Belt, you're going to see a lot of face-up post players, which we'll see today from Emmanuel College and Jasmine Allen, 21 and 12 yesterday, and a loss to Young Harris. But she's the type of post players that are in the Peach Belt Conference, quick, big. And so it'd be interesting to see. It's nice to have one of our own to now go guard people and let create that high-low matchup with Julianne Sutton. So she not only has she come and shown her worth, you can tell that she's ingrained into our culture, but she fits exactly of that missing piece of what we have not had in the last couple of years.
Another player that will also fit into that conversation, Kayla Massop from Plantation, Florida, and Florida A&M.
Absolutely, yeah.
And I think in the latter stages of yesterday's game, you began to see her begin to get comfortable, and very impressive with what she can bring to this team.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. There's a lot of people that we talked yesterday about the settling in concept. And we're still 4, 5, 6 games away from this team really settling in and playing its best basketball.
All right, look forward to today's contest. Glad that you've joined us. We'll step aside when we come back. Starting lineups and the opening tip right here. You're watching the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Leadership is fueled by vision and passion. Leadership is service with empathy, creativity, and integrity. Leadership is seeking continuous improvement for yourself and your community. Since 1873, the University of North Georgia has prepared generations of civic, professional, and military leaders. Today, UNG is a leading regional university that serves students across 5 campuses and online, with educational pathways ranging from associate degrees to doctoral programs. And as one of only 6 senior military colleges in the nation, UNG holds designations as a state leadership institution and as the Military College of Georgia. UNG's national reputation and student profile are growing stronger each year, and we remain focused on student success and academic excellence at all levels. Across UNG, our incredible faculty and staff are scholars and mentors who inspire service, inquiry, and creativity. And resume-building experiences help each student fulfill their potential. We know the value of determination and teamwork in and out of the classroom, and this spirit pushes our students to excel on the field, serve our communities, and explore the world. When the day is done, the real measure of our success lies in who our graduates become. Outstanding leaders for a diverse and global society. The University of North Georgia.
What do I do when my love is away? Does it worry you to be alone? How do I feel at the end of the day? Are you sad cause you're on your own? I can't find a little help from my friends, so I'm gonna try a little help from my friends.
Time now for your starting lineups. First for the Lions of Emmanuel College. Under head coach Mike Bona, will be starting number 2, Jasmine Allen. Number 12, Allison Smith. Number 20, Lexi Senkami. Number 22, Janetta Elder. And number 32, Sydney Wyatt. For the Nighthawks of the University of North Georgia, under head coach Buffy Burson, will be number 1, Macy Gregg. Number 4, Jamari McDavid. Number 5, Abby Franklin. Number 24, Caroline Martin. And number 42, Julianne Sutton. The Nighthawks 1-0. Emmanuel College 0-1. Again, the Nighthawks in their home white. The matching white Nikes.
Noted.
And glad that
Emmanuel kind of, they're doing the same thing,
Yeah.
matching shoes
Like
for
that.
the most part. Big, nice touch.
And we are just about set for action. It will be McDavid for the Nighthawks, jumping against Elder for the Lions. And McDavid, just as she did yesterday, controlling the opening tip. Nighthawks with the ball to get things started here. Skip pass over to Martin, now to McDavid, top of the key. Right back to Caroline, drives the left side, in traffic, puts it up, would not go. Battle for the loose ball, and the Lions have control. First possession for Emmanuel. Holding high, Elder dribbles to the top of the key, gives away to Allen. Jasmine closely checked by McDavid. Away it goes to Allison Smith. Smith out front. And Sinkami with the first basket of the day.
Good to see McDavid matched up on Allen there. Something to keep an eye on throughout the game here.
Lob inside. Nice move by Julianne Sutton once she took that pass. In traffic, and a foul will give her a three-point opportunity.
Anytime Julianne can catch it that deep in the paint, even though the very quick double, even almost a triple, she was still able to play through it because she's so close to the rim there.
Yesterday, the Nighthawks 13 of 18 at the line. Quickly, Emmanuel, that shot going up, no good. Caroline Martin with the rebound, down the middle of the floor, gets it over to Gregg. Bounce pass, McDavid running the court and gets the basket. How often, Lee, do we see that exact same thing happen? Somebody gets down the court ahead of the entire opposition.
And the beauty is that we got guards that can rebound, so we can eliminate the step of the outlet pass. Caroline Martin got that rebound and was able to get us moving in offensive transition.
Quick three-pointer there by Sydney Wyatt, a sophomore out of Simpsonville, South Carolina. And that puts Emmanuel back on top at 5-4. Nighthawks with the ball. First quarter action, day number 2 in the Peach Belt Conference and Conference Carolina's challenge. Martin drives, sees daylight, puts it up, and scores.
She just needs a crease and was able to she just came off the ball screen really soft, saw a gap, exploded through it, and used the contact to hold off the defender. That's something that she's become really good at.
McDavid tips it away. They're race for the ball. Oh, just can't control it.
Couple positives here, Craig. Number one, McDavid up on the top of the 1-3-1. That gives her a head start in getting rim runs the other way. Got the tip, headed to our rim. Did you notice, though, that she tried to dribble the loose ball instead of grabbing it and then dribbling it? That's something that's like a coach's pet peeve. I got it. Is that you want to always catch the ball.
And in that, possession did not change. The shot clock did not reset.
I did not catch that.
I missed it myself.
So they're saying that Jamari never dribbled possession of the ball.
Never controlled it. So a shot clock violation gives it back to the Nighthawks. 6-5, North Georgia on top. Macy Gregg gets it to Caroline. The pass off the mark, and that will turn it over. The officials in today's game: Terry Tubbs, Carrie Pierre, and Dwayne Moore. Emmanuel down one with the ball. Knocked away. Macy Gregg has it. Here come the Nighthawks. 3-on-3. Little contact inside. That will be an offensive foul on Macy. Her first. And the team's first. We played 3 minutes here in quarter number 1. Emmanuel, as you mentioned, falling yesterday, 71-57 to Young Harris. In the first game today, Young Harris got all they wanted and then some from Lise McCray.
No doubt. It was not until midway through the early in the fourth quarter that the local Mountain Lions took control of that one. It was, Lise McCray, we talked about the settling in component. They definitely were a little uncomfortable yesterday. They played with a ton more confidence, carried a 3-point lead into the break, and really played tough all the way to the end.
7-6, Emmanuel on top. Abby Franklin, now McDavid. Quick pass to Martin. Thought about the three, but did not pull the trigger. The pass knocked away, and the Lions a chance to expand on their 1-point advantage. They got the first basket of the ball game. Have led 2-0, 5-4, and now 7-6. Nothing doing there. The defense by Julianne. Ball knocked away. Macy nearly got another takeaway.
No reset again.
Shot clock at 6. Long three from the wing, and it's good. The second three-pointer of the afternoon for Emmanuel. That one from Allison Smith. And it's 10-6, Lions leading the Nighthawks. Biggest lead of the first quarter. Abby Franklin wants to answer. This one off the iron, no good. Rebound, Emmanuel. Jasmine Allen comes out of there with the rebound. Gives way to Singhami. Singhami away to Elder. That one no good. McDavid with the rebound. Franklin from the wing. This one high off the iron. Again no good. Macy Gregg could not control. It's a 1-on-2. Jasmine Allen puts it up with the left hand, scores, and now it's a 6-point advantage, and Coach Burson wants to talk about things. 5:01 to go, quarter number 1. It's Emmanuel 12, North Georgia 6. Back in a moment on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Before the house, before the office, the late nights and new bosses. Before the last hugs, the wins and the losses. Before building the team, before building yourself, the rise and grinds, all day, every days. Before the letter, before the dream, there was a kid who loved to play. If you have the talent and dedication to succeed in school and in sports, we'll provide the opportunity.
Someone here at Circus Burger has been talking to the press, telling them that chicken is better than burgers, and I want to know who it is. Is it you, Bill?
No, sir.
Diane?
Wasn't me.
I know it wasn't Steve. He just started. You're doing a great job here, Steve.
Yeah.
I'm not big on pointing fingers, but it was definitely Bill.
Whoa, it could literally be any one of us.
Somebody did it, and I'm going to find out who.
What is going on here?
Next to Chick-fil-A, one of the fine sponsors. There you see the huddle. Coach Burson getting the team pumped up. My pregame meal today, Chick-fil-A. Huge shock, I know.
Yeah, how many days a week do you eat there?
It's a lot less than it used to be.
Yeah.
Because the work from home thing makes it a lot more simple for a PB&J.
But a drive-by, if there's the chicken logo in life.
Minimum 3 days a week. Minimum 3 days a week. Franklin drives, puts it up, no good. Couple of missed opportunities for the Nighthawks. Still 12-6. Clock rolls 4:35 and counting. Quarter number 1. Allen in the lane, turns, nothing doing. Now from the wing, this one up, no good. Rebound snared by Franklin. You know, the one thing having an early lead does for a team that comes in as an underdog, you give them that sense that it's a ball game.
Belief.
Lacey McCoy in the ball game now for North Georgia. Franklin to inbound, does so to Jamari. The pass intended for Julianne went out of bounds. Did Emmanuel tip it? I think
we got a foul.
Oh, wow.
Got a post-up hold.
You are correct. And so the Nighthawks maintain possession, trailing by 6. Rebound Sutton, the miss from McDavid. Now Abby gets it over to Martin. She tries a 3, hits it. That's a big basket.
Yeah, when she can make threes and put it on the floor and drive past you, she becomes even harder to guard than she already is.
That one cut the deficit in half. Shot off the mark, rebound, and this one will go in. Give credit there on the basket to Rihanna Hopkins. 14-9 your score. Franklin to the corner. Now Martin tries another 3. This one no good. Rebound on the weak side. Jamari to Lacey. Well, they'll bring it back out. Around the horn they go. Shot clock at 10. 3:05 to go, first quarter. Nighthawks trailing by 5. Martin, beautiful move in the lane, no good. Rebound Sutton and contact. And that will go against Hopkins.
I think those guard floaters, those guard paint touch jump shots are the best shots for offensive rebounds because you forced a big to come to you to challenge the shot, leaving it made us too tight to make that guard to big pass. So the shot that Caroline took is the right decision because right there, if she misses it, it's Julianne's there for the offensive rebound because her defender has had to show a hand to Caroline.
First foul shot, good. She'll have another. Last timeout, Julianne 3 of 4. She got both of these. 3 of 4 from the line. And it's a 3-point ball game, 14-11, 2:50 to go in the first quarter. Allen drives, cut off by Franklin. Back out front, into the lane. The running left-handed shot is good from Sydney Wyatt.
Nice take, nice left-handed finish there.
That makes it 16-11. Massip in the ball game, and a whistle away from the ball, and again, Julianne Sutton drawing contact. The foul charged to Janetta Elder, junior out of Athens, Georgia, Cedar Shoals High School. And right back to where she was a moment ago is Julianne.
Has Julianne gotten taller?
Seems that way, doesn't it?
Wow.
That's the impression. Got them both 4 in a row from the line, and it's 16-13. Emmanuel with the lead and possession. Sinkami guarded by Franklin. Gets rid of it to Allison Smith. Long shot from Sinkami, no good. Rebound to Massip. Now Lacey will zip the pass ahead to Earnhardt. Three-pointer would not go. She had
Give me that.
15 points yesterday, all from beyond the arc. Lacey McCoy! That was a power move.
Set up by Kayla Massip's offensive rebound.
16-15, the lead is 1, and a travel dragging the pivot foot was Allison Smith. Now a chance to retake the lead with 95 seconds remaining here in the opening quarter. Julianne, top of the key. Now Lacey, shot clock at 15. Drives into the lane, kicks it over, wide open. Earnhardt, 3, up, would not fall.
It's an odd matchup. You've got a ball screen being set by Julianne Sutton on Lacey McCoy's man. So you then have to defend it with 4s and 5s, and that you never really put two bigs into ball screen defense, and that blew their mind. And so if we can keep running our stuff to where it ends up being Julianne and Lacey who are now both subbing out, we will shoot wide open threes all day long.
Martin and McDavid back in. And the first one good from Sydney Wyatt. 2-point lead for Emmanuel, 1:07 on the clock here in the first quarter. Got them both, and that will allow a couple of subs to come in for the Lions. Addie Pennick, a freshman from Cornelia, Habersham Central.
That's well done, pronounced it like the locals.
Darn tootin'.
C-U-R.
Cornelia. Got relatives there.
Cornelia.
And Macy Passmore from Flowery Branch. Martin with 14. Pass to Massip. Abby Franklin, three-pointer would not go, and a rebound out of nowhere by Martin. Oh boy, that was an attempt to get the ball to Massip, but a turnover. 18-15 your score. Emmanuel the lead and the ball. Final seconds of this opening quarter. Three-pointer would not go for Allison Smith. Chance to pull within one or tie it with a three. Last 10 seconds.
I say we tie it with a three.
We'll go for it. Franklin with 5, 4. Caroline Martin. Now it's Franklin to tie. No good. 1 quarter in the books. We'll take a timeout. Second quarter straight ahead. It's 18-15 Emmanuel. This is the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Bandit 3, this is Fox 2-3. Can you see that contact to our front? Bandit Fox 2-3, out. Mark him with tracer fire.
There are those who choose a different path in life. A path of selflessness, of service. A path that leads to freedom. Do you have what it takes? Find out at goarmy.com/warriors.
The UNG Bookstore is the one-stop shop where students can get anything they need for the classroom and fans can find everything they need to support the Nighthawks, from shirts and jackets to car decals and tailgating chairs. Gear up at the Nighthawks desk with officially licensed UNG merchandise. Be sure to shop in store to find the item of the week. Visit our stores in Dahlonega, Gainesville, Oconee, and Cumming, or check us out online at ungbookstore.com. The UNG Bookstore is a proud sponsor of North Georgia Athletics.
Looking to get order restored, if you will. And as we talked during the break, Lee, I think that you look at the shooting percentages from the first quarter, and those will very quickly change.
Yeah, I probably talked a lot about defensive just matchups and knowing where people are at, but I don't think that we're going to let a team shoot 50% from the floor from us all night long.
Addie Pennick lost the handle. The shot, though, would not fall from Jasmine Allen. Here we go. First possession of the second quarter for North Georgia. Trailing by 3. Franklin to Earnhardt. This for the tie. High off the iron, no good. And Emmanuel comes out of there with the loose ball. Allen now puts it on the floor, guarded by Martin. Has room, 3 straight away, no good. Long rebound will go out of bounds. And the Nighthawks will inbound it just in front of their bench. Coach Burson assisted by Jamie Acton. Player here at North Georgia who did so much in her career. And there's your straightaway 3.
Good play
from
call.
Earnhardt.
Drawn upset there.
Tied at 18.
1-3-1. Mari got her hand on that. You know what she reminds me of? No, who she reminds me of the way she plays?
Who?
Ephraim Shimanga.
That is very apt observation. Very apt.
Hard to pass around.
Yes. Long 3 will go for Macy Passmore. And back in front go the Lions. (21-18) your score. And a takeaway. Emmanuel has gotten out of the gates well this afternoon. Passmore well outside, now out front to Elder, drives on Julianne. The shot no good, rebound to Franklin. 7:44 and counting. Franklin drives, shot no good, but a foul will send her to the line.
Good things happen when guards get defensive rebounds. Lions were never able to get set in defensive transition there, and Nice change of pace, change of direction from Abby. Was able to get to the left side of the basket and draw the foul.
Mentioned assistant coach Jamie Atkin, and of course grad assistant Amber Schedule. Another former Nighthawk who made such an impact during her career here.
One of the biggest shots that we've had in our program's history in a long time.
Yep.
The buzzer beating 3 in the regional at Carson Newman.
Just a little excitement with that.
That was pretty cool.
21-20, Emmanuel by 1. The drive, the shot, goodness gracious. Give the basket to Sydney Wyatt. The sophomore from Simpsonville has come to play this afternoon. Lacey McCoy has done likewise. That with a left hand.
Got the ability to pivot and change hands. Makes her seem like she's 6'2".
Goodness. 23-22. This is a ball game. 7:04 to go until the half. That was just over the reach of Wyatt. And a chance here for the Nighthawks to regain the lead. Libby Blackstock in the ball game for North Georgia. The pass to Julianne, gets it right back. Blackstock, the wraparound pass knocked away. That was good defense by Lindsey Pruitt out of nowhere.
Guards got to get their chin up and recognize that there's not only a person on the tape, but a lot of eyes on Julianne Sutton's paint touches out of our sets like that. Got to throw it over the top and skip it and force the long closeout.
Jasmine Allen with the left hand, no good. Contact inside. That'll be a foul on Jamari McDavid. Stops the clock with 6:35 to go in the second quarter. That was a good defensive play by Allen to steal the inbound.
No doubt. Thought she was a little out of control at the rim, but a little bit of a reward for the steal and full court dribble. Who now is going to play? She's playing the 4 for them now.
And got them both at the line. That makes it 25-22. 6:35 to go here in the second. Earnhardt back for a breather. And Abby Franklin back on the floor. Skip pass to Franklin. Drives Blackstock to Sutton to McCoy, down low. McDavid, that one no good. Got her own rebound in traffic, puts it up. Oh, it goes off the top of the backboard. It went through. Wow. Oh. She was only triple teamed and somehow got the shot away.
Thought she got fouled on the first one, so it's like the basketball never lies, you know. So like the second one was, like to your point, a little bit of desperation, throw it up, but the ball is telling you that she got fouled.
Yep. Chance to tie it right here with a hard-fought three-point opportunity, no good, and Julianne Sutton got the rebound, was fouled by Jasmine Allen. And for Jasmine, that is her second personal. Blackstock goes out, Macy Gregg is back in. Franklin inbounds to McCoy. Lacey holding high. Pass out front, Franklin. Guarded by Sankami. Around the horn they go. Lacey, wraparound pass to Jamari. Lost the handle. Right to Lacey. Pushed it up, 10-footer baseline. No good. Contact, and Lacey may have twisted an ankle. On the floor holding that right ankle. Boy, we saw that yesterday with Abby Franklin. And quickly, the training staff called out. And Lacey in some discomfort here. 5:56 to go until the half. 25-24. Emmanuel by 1. And Josie Earnhardt coming onto the floor to join the lineup once Lacey has been tended to. Now Coach Burson walking out as McCoy is evaluated there along the baseline. You know, that is a part of the game of basketball when inevitably, and a nice round of applause as she gets to her feet.
She's a tough cookie.
When you will come down on
no doubt
someone else's foot, or just in the course of driving, and you make a sharp turn.
Just think about how many times you leave the floor and come back down to the floor.
And factor in the number of bones that are involved in that part of your body. Earnhardt will shoot those foul shots.
Good substitution.
Nicely done.
Yeah.
And we are tied. And now back in front. Well done, Josie Earnhardt. 26-25, North Georgia by 1. Little jump trap there at midcourt. Ball knocked away by Julianne, and last touched by Biana Hopkins. So the lead is 1. Earnhardt to Sutton, around to Macy. There's the high arcing shot that we know and love. Good for 3.
And 3-1 again off the make, extending the pressure up to half court, just making them slow their transition down a little bit. Got to do a better job of coming out of the corner there to get a hand in their face.
Sydney Wyatt now with 12 points on that three-pointer to answer. 29-28, that one no good. Jamari will put it up, wouldn't fall either. Oh, goodness, that's a... That is minor contact from my vantage point.
I think it is not indicative of the amount of contact that's going on as we're possessing the basketball off the ball. Something to keep an eye on. There's obviously been some attention to Julianne Sutton on the scouting report, knowing that ball likes to go through her, but they're definitely trying to push her out and keep her out of those deep paint touches.
Tenkame gets it over to Hopkins, and a travel will turn it over. Timeout on the floor, 4:34 to go until the half. It's North Georgia 29, Emmanuel 28. Back in a moment, you're watching the Nighthawk Sports Network.
The human body is like any high-performance machine. As the miles add up, parts wear out. That's where pain begins. And here's where it ends. Where top orthopedic surgeons use breakthrough techniques to reduce recovery times and relieve pain for good. Feel like new again for miles to come at the region's only dedicated joint care center, Northeast Georgia Medical Center.
Shop, play, and stay in Dahlonega, the heart of the North Georgia Mountains.
Shop, play, and stay in Dahlonega, GA. Our thanks to them for
unless it's leaf season. Holy cow. One of the officials told us before the game we couldn't find a room last night.
It's a popular spot.
It is. The leaves are pretty spectacular this time of year.
Favorite time of the year. Play has resumed, 4:24 and counting until the half. Julianne hands it to Abby.
Skip. There we go.
And around the horn they go. Massop back to Earnhardt. 3 would not fall. And rebound by Jasmine Allen. Jasmine out of Jefferson, Georgia. And at Emmanuel by way of Chattanooga State. The lob to Rihanna Hopkins and the basket.
A nice left-handed finish post move from Hopkins.
6'1" is Hopkins. Emmanuel back in front now, 30-29. Macy, one dribble and away to Franklin. 3 is on the way, short. And the Lions with yet another rebound. Sinkami guarded by Franklin, away to Smith. Allison hands it to Jasmine Allen. Jasmine now to Sinkami. Shot clock at 12. 3 from the wing, no good. Rebound, Macy Gregg off to the races in traffic. Julianne over to Earnhardt. Now Macy down low. Earnhardt puts it up too much. Rebound, Massop, and it's good.
Good follow by Kayla there. Pursuing, not assuming a make, but always pursuing like everything is a miss.
31-30, Nighthawks by 1. A drive, the shot no good, hit the underside of the backboard. Here comes Macy, it's a 1-on-2, now 2-on-2. Bounce pass intended for Julianne, but there to take it away was Allison Smith. And a long lead pass and another basket to put Emmanuel back in front. And again, Sydney Wyatt. Wyatt now with 14. Ball knocked free. Nighthawks maintain possession, trailing by 1, 2:15 to go, second quarter. Here's a 3 from Julianne, no good, out of bounds.
Julianne just had to go to the floor to keep that possession alive, and then got up and was moving away from the basket. Was probably a little bit winded there. Maybe not the best shot selection, but that definitely was in her hula hoop zone.
True that. Wyatt, a couple of dribbles and will give away to Jasmine Allen. Martin back in there for the Nighthawks. Hopkins to Allen. Jasmine drives. Now Smith, three-pointer in the corner, no good. Rebound to Franklin. Here come the Nighthawks. Trailing by a point. Oh, beautiful pass to Chloe Savage just in the ball game. (33-32), Nighthawks by 1. A minute 24 to go in the second. Allen drives on Massop, contact, and a whistle.
If there's any college football fans out there or not, but Samford University just scored their 49th point on the Gators.
Wow.
Early in the fourth quarter.
Wow.
Still trailing.
Would that be categorized as an embarrassment for the Gators?
No doubt.
Okay.
It's probably one of those definitions in the dictionary that warrants a picture.
You know, anytime that you can say embarrassment and Florida Gators in the same sentence,
that's right.
It's a good thing.
Good dogs. It's 56-49, beginning of the fourth quarter.
How about a pick six real quick?
How about 105 points with 13 minutes to go? Is anyone playing defense?
Not much. At the line, Janetta Elder. And that one goes, and we are knotted at 33. Franklin to McCoy back in there. That's great to see. Macy let that one fly, no good. A minute to go here until the half. The Nighthawks trailed at the end of the first quarter, looking to avoid that distinction here after 2. drive, and that's going to be an offensive foul.
And look at the energy from the players on the bench. Just so happy for Lacey being in the right spot and getting a call. That speaks to chemistry there. Chicken biscuit.
What was amazing is that the leap out of their chairs was immediate.
It was. I think that it was for twofold. Number one, that Lacey was in the right spot, but number two, it was their girl off the bounce that we've been kind of struggling with keeping in front of us. So
hustle play. Little conference there. We're looking at a replay. Always nice to have that available.
I wonder if that's if that's gonna slow the game up now that we have that.
Oh, without question. I don't think it's a matter of if, but just how much.
Yeah.
Clock rolls, 40 seconds and counting. Tied at 33. Martin thought about it momentarily and away and out of Franklin. Happy back to Caroline in the corner to Macy. Shot clock at 10 in the corner. Martin, nope. Macy, nope. Back to Caroline. Okay, 5, 4. Macy, Gregg, no. And now Emmanuel a chance to take the last shot of the first half. Tied at 33. Now with 8, 7. Sinkami with 6, 5, 4. Away to Allen. 3, 2. Heave. And it's good. My goodness. That one 10 feet beyond the three-point arc. And that will give the Lions of Emmanuel College a three-point advantage, 36-33. It's a good ball game.
Very much so.
And we will take a break, digest some numbers, and be back to talk about it. It's Emmanuel by 3. You're watching the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Joyride beads. I hear if you run long enough, you get something called a runner's high, which sounds like something I'd really enjoy. Let's do this. Okay, so far so good. Mama Lake? What? Still no high though. Hi. Hey. Oh my God, there it was. My first runner's high. Well, better quit while I'm ahead. God, I'm good.
What is the Golden Eagle Band? Established in 1873, we are the oldest organization on campus. Excellence in music is our passion. Our spirit of brotherhood provides friendships that last a lifetime. We compete and perform just for fun. Join the tradition.
At the break, it is Emmanuel by 3. The long-range effort by Jasmine Allen just before the buzzer, giving the Lions their lead at the break. So led after 1, lead at the half. They have come to play today, and North Georgia certainly has their hands full.
Yeah, we talked in the pregame about how we were going to be interested to see how we guard her, but Gardner from 25 feet away is really not an option, but I thought that we did a pretty good job of keeping her in check. It's just some other pieces that have made some threes and some hard straight line drive twos that have caught us off guard. I know we keep going in and out of man in 1-3-1, but our 1-3-1 has been extended. And when we extend it to half court, there's these pockets that open up just on the wing that now when it goes over the wing defender's head. So I think I wonder if we make an adjustment in the second half and just keep switching in and out of man and zone, but compact our zone just a little bit more, just to cut down on some of those open pockets where they can make threes.
It's interesting to see. Looking at the first half numbers, Allen with 9 points. Leading scorer for the Lions, Sydney Wyatt with 14. No one from North Georgia in double digits at the break. Shooting percentages from the floor, North Georgia 35%. Emmanuel still shooting at a 50% clip. And so that has stayed the same since what they did in the first quarter. We're going to take a timeout here. Hold that thought. We'll come right back and dive a little bit deeper into those numbers. At the break, it is Emmanuel by 3, 36-33. Stay with us. This is the Nighthawk Sports Network.
I look at the camera, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I wear my mask to be there for my residents.
I wear my mask so we can stay on campus.
I wear my mask because I know that other people might be more vulnerable to the virus, and I want to make sure that I protect others and keep everyone safe.
I wear my mask to protect all the dads out there. I know personally how it feels to lose someone very close to me due to the coronavirus, and if there are steps that we can take to protect the ones that we love, we should do it.
Do I just do it now? Okay, I wear my mask to keep others safe.
I wear my mask because I care about our community.
I choose to wear my mask because it's such a simple thing for me to do that I can love not only on my friends and my family, but just people I see in the grocery store and in the street.
I wear my mask so I can see my sisters on campus and we can have fundraising events.
I wear my mask to love my neighbor and protect others.
I wear my mask.
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 I wear a mask because I want to keep others safe.
Hi, I'm Sonia McLean, broker of Red Rooster Realty. Come check out our new location. It's this old farmhouse built in the 1930s that we were able to preserve and yet still turn it into our new office. We are a full-service real estate company. We work with buyers and sellers and would love to speak with you if you are in the market. Our new location is 80 Bell Street, Hiawassee, Georgia, or you can give us a call at 706-896-1225. We look forward to speaking with you.
The road to national championships runs through NCAA.com. And whether you follow one college team or all of them, it's never been easier to get the content you want with NCAA.com, the home of college sports.
It is halftime. Emmanuel with a last-second three to take a three-point lead at 36-33. Alongside Lee Glenn, Craig Corbin, the Nighthawk Sports Network team here on day 2 of the Peach Belt Conference and Conference Carolinas Challenge. North Georgia, you made mention in the pregame, Lee, about how would this team respond, A, to the fact that it's a second game in 2 days, and on the heels of a very comfortable win in the opener. Today's contest, entirely a different ballgame.
Yeah, I mean, so Lise McRae scored the first basket of the game yesterday. Then after that, we went on a 25-2 run and never looked back. So the fact that we're played from behind for most of this game, it's kind of the first time this season. And for a long time, to be quite candid, that we have had to play in a possession game like this and a close game like this. So there's some settling that has to do in that regard, So it's easy to play the game whenever you're up 7 possessions. But when, you're down, it's the same skill, it's the same defense, it's the same set call, but it just feels a little bit different. And we're having to kind of learn to deal with that emotion. We talked about Allen in the pregame, and until the long heave right before the buzzer, she had just scored 6 points, and that was her first long shot, or shot from distance there, that she made in the entire half. So I thought we'd done a good job on her. It's just a balanced 3-point attack coming from Emmanuel with 5 of 9 from behind the arc, but those 5 makes have come from 4 different players. So when you get one person hot, it's easy to shift your attention on that person and rotate your defense that way, but we don't really know where it's coming from, because I think it's about in our zone defense, we're just a little overextended creating some of these pockets. So be interesting to see if we cut down on some of that space and make them really shoot over a challenging hand.
We'll see how that transpires. We're going to take one more break here. When we come back, we'll look at some highlights from the first half of action here between Emmanuel and North Georgia. The Lions leading the Nighthawks by 3. Stay with us. This is the Nighthawk Sports Network.
What do I do when my love is away? Does it worry you to be alone? How do I feel at the end of the day? Are you sad cause you're on your own? I can't find a little help from my friends, so I'm gonna try a little help from my friends.
Can you stop copying me?
When you're facing cancer, you want a winning team on your side. Or even better, 2. That's why Northeast Georgia Medical Center is now an affiliate of the Winship Cancer Institute of Emory University. A new collaboration that gives you access to more treatment options and promising clinical trials. All at convenient locations that keep you safe and close to home. Northeast Georgia Medical Center, now an affiliate of Winship at Emory. More voices, more victories.
Back we are. Emmanuel scored 18 points in the first quarter, 18 more in the second, and they lead by 3 at 36-33. Time now to take a look back at some of the plays of note from the first half of action here. Nice feed down low.
That's the and one play there. But again, it's how deep she is. It's not about how many defenders are on her, but it's how deep she is. That was a set call out of a timeout for a 3 from her, and there's the pivot queen. Lacey McCoy able to just pivot and keep people on her hip. Relentless pursuit of an offensive rebound. Got fouled on the first shot. Ball never lies. Threw the second one up off the shot clock, and one for McDavid.
How amazing was it that Jamari was even able to get that shot away, that last one there?
Yeah, no doubt. She powered through the play, and just she plays with a level of energy that is so refreshing. It's like we talk about roles in basketball, and you got to find kids that get committed to certain roles. and pursuing shots like they're going to be a miss every time is not rewarding, because a lot of times you do make, or there are makes, and a lot of times you chase it and it just bounces the other way. But just to never give up on that action says a lot about our kids' our commitment to a role on the team, and that her role, the role that she's filling right now, is exactly what we've been needing.
All right, we got time for one more break before the start of play in the third quarter. We will take it when we come back. Third quarter action straight ahead. You're watching the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Here in Dahlonega, we treasure our history.
We treasure our waterfalls.
We treasure our wine.
But most of all, we treasure our guests.
We are a family.
We treasure our community.
And we're an experience for you to discover.
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 The heart of the Georgia mountains.
The heart of the Georgia mountains.
Discover the heart of the Georgia mountains.
The mountains are open.
Final seconds of the half. Again, glad that you've joined us for coverage of Nighthawk basketball here on the Nighthawk Sports Network. After today's ball game, the Nighthawks will have a bit of breathing room, but then next weekend, time to do it all over again.
Yeah, I think the ladies will have a non-conference midweeker at Benedict, I believe, Tuesday, maybe with, and then men who won both games of their challenge this weekend down in Milledgeville. North Greenville, winners over North Greenville yesterday. Held off the Cobras of Coker today, riding back now 2-0. Both teams will be here in Convocation Center. We'll call it tournament weekend. We've got the Ross Morcom Memorial on the men's side for 4 games, 2 Friday, 2 Saturday, and then the UNG Nighthawk Classic for the women. So if you're a Dahlonega basketball fan, 8 games in about 36 hours, this is the place to be.
And the convenience of being able to procure your ticket, as we see Macy Gregg make that basket. You can procure your tickets online.
Great point. Yeah, we just transitioned to a new online ticket platform, and it's just like going to the airport. Just show us, but buy it before you come. Show us your phone, and scan you right in.
It's a 1-point ball game. Nighthawks a chance to retake the lead here. Macy Gregg got the first basket of the third quarter. Martin for 3, no good. Rebound inside to the Lions. They hold the ball with a 1-point advantage. Sinkami out front, guarded by Martin. Now away it goes to Allen. Ball in the hands of Elder. That shot no good. McDavid gets it over to Gregg. Macy bounce pass to Julianne, and the Nighthawks retake the lead.
2 good possessions by Macy Gregg there. Last one was an off-balance, off-foot, off-hand finish on the left side in transition, and that time in transition she used an extra dribble to get a nice passing angle to Julianne in the score zone, where it's an automatic 2 when she catches it that low.
Allison Smith did not connect on that effort. Chance for a 3rd consecutive basket by North Georgia. Gregg to Sutton. Over it goes to Martin. Caroline now away to Franklin. Abby for 3. High arcing shot. In and out. No good. Oh, that looked like it had a chance.
See, Abby is now on the afternoon. She hasn't made one from deep, has she? Abby Franklin, yeah, she's now 0 of 5 from behind the arc.
And a turnover there, offensive foul. Gives it to North Georgia. Up 1. We've played 2 minutes here in the third. Martin on the wing. Now a couple of dribbles over the top of the key. Down the left side of the lane. Back to Greg. Chamari. To Abby. Shot clock at 8. Now Julianne. Shot clock at 3, 2. Macy Gregg had that one blocked, and it will belong to Emmanuel. Up ahead of the pack, Sydney Wyatt. No good, but a foul stops the clock at 7:28. Here in the third.
Well, disjointed offensive possession for us, and kind of you hear half of the shot clock go off, but Emmanuel already had possession, and so we kind of paused for half a second, allowed them to pitch it up and get ahead.
At the line, no good from Wyatt.
Ends up being then a good foul by Caroline because she eliminated the 2, and now at best they can do is 1. So her now only having 2 fouls, that's probably a good foul to give right there just to keep them off of an easy 2.
Wyatt gets 1 of the 2, and we're tied again at 37 all. Franklin to Martin on the wing, left side. Now skips it to Julianne, hands to Abby. Caroline, boy, if she had caught that cleanly, I think she would have pulled the trigger.
I agree.
Chamari now zips it in the lane to Abby. Bounce pass, Julianne Sutton.
Such a great little pocket pass right there. Bounce pass that stays under the knees of the defender. Knew where her fellow super senior was going to be.
Pass from Allen, now gets it right back. Lost the handle. Jamari up ahead to Macy. Greg on the wing. Stops.
This one's going.
Back out front. Jamari will hand it to Abby. Now Caroline lobs it to McDavid. Beautiful move inside. Has it knocked away, though. Takes it back. You know, the one.
I know what you're about to say.
Goodness gracious.
A little too soon, isn't it?
Yes.
Just let it play.
Yes.
And I would say that even if Emmanuel had come away with that,
Absolutely.
although Jamari came away with that, it's a little too quick.
That is just a major frustration for me because I think that the flow of the game is impacted too many times. 39-37, North Georgia by a basket. 6:12 to go here in the third. That one might have been blocked partially by Caroline, and the Nighthawks have it. Franklin works to the wing. Now Julianne back to Abby. Franklin now to Martin. The lob to Julianne. Makes room. The shot is good. That was a very subtle effort by Julianne to give herself just a little bit of working room.
Too deep.
41-37. Three-point effort, no good. I believe this may be the largest lead of the day for North Georgia.
What does your sheet of paper tell you over there?
The hieroglyphics would indicate that that is a correct assumption.
I trust you 8 days a week.
So. They led 4-2. They led 6-5. And they did not lead again. Tied at 18. I think that's the largest lead of the day.
And then when we knock these couple free throws down, we'll
off to the races. Yeah. Led at 33-32, 37-36, and now 41-37. Julianne trying to add to that advantage. That one off the mark. Josie Earnhardt, Libby Blackstock on the floor now for the Nighthawks. Neither would go, but a rebound. Caroline Martin throws it up. Would not fall. McDavid. Oh, my goodness.
What is the call?
That's an offensive foul on Jamari. You have to be kidding. Jamari doing a little shimmy there. Shaking that one off. Goodness. I have no idea what would have precipitated that whistle. .5:05 to go in the third. Smith pulls the trigger for three. It's good. .41-40. The lead for the Nighthawks is a single point. Time for an official break in the action. 5:01 to go in the third. Nighthawks by 1 on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Before the house, before the office, the late nights and new bosses. Before the last hugs, the wins and the losses. Before building the team, before building yourself, the rise and grinds, all day, every days. Before the letter, before the dream, there was a kid who loved to play. If you have the talent and dedication to succeed in school and in sports, we'll provide the opportunity.
The human body is like any high-performance machine. As the miles add up, parts wear out. That's where pain begins. And here's where it ends. Where top orthopedic surgeons use breakthrough techniques to reduce recovery times and relieve pain for good. Feel like new again for miles to come at the region's only dedicated joint care center, Northeast Georgia Medical Center.
The three-pointer by Allison Smith, senior out of Banks County, has drawn the Lions of Emmanuel back to within a point. North Georgia will have it. Kayla Massop back on the floor. Franklin skip pass, Earnhardt, three from the wing, yes!
Another choreographed ball reversal, out of timeout, out of dead ball that gets Josie a clean square look at the basket, and both times she's delivered.
And that gets her off the schneid and back to form. Allen away to Senkami down the lane, bounce pass. Hopkins took a little extra step, and that will turn it over.
Not sure about the Emmanuel timeout there. Knowing that the next step, we'll talk about it after the break.
We'll take a break. 4:25 to go. It's a 4-point Nighthawk lead. You're watching the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Someone here at Circus Burger has been talking to the press, telling them that chicken is better than burgers. And I want to know who it is. Is it you, Bill?
No, sir.
Diane?
Wasn't me.
I know it wasn't Steve. He just started. You're doing a great job here, Steve.
Yeah.
I'm not big on pointing fingers, but it was definitely Bill.
Whoa, it could literally be any one of us.
Somebody did it, and I'm going to find out who.
What is going on here?
Bandit 3, this is Fox 2-3. Can you see that contact to our front? Man, it's Fox 2-3 out. Mark him with tracer fire.
There are those who choose a different path in life. A path of selflessness, of service. A path that leads to freedom. Do you have what it takes? Find out at goarmy.com/warriors.
And there you see the Nighthawks breaking the huddle, hustling down. It will be Kayla Massop inbounding to Abby Franklin, and play has resumed.
So the play before, Emmanuel made a three to cut it back to one. A high load basket there. Massop to Sutton. And knowing that the next whistle was going to be a dead ball, there was a timeout called, which allowed us to run a set play, a set offensive play. So it was almost like the timeout was a free possession to allow us to draw something up. So if I were in my youth still, I would call that a little sus.
Suspect?
Yes.
The lob comes into Allen. 17-footer good.
He's good.
46-42. Nighthawks the lead and the ball. Martin to Franklin.
When she can make, I'm sorry, Craig, when she can make threes, she becomes really hard to guard.
Caroline back to Julianne, over to Abby. Now skips it to Martin. Contact and a blocking foul stops the clock with 3:29 to go in the third. Second personal on Wyatt. Franklin will inbound along the baseline. Lobs it to Kayla. That ball kicked. Oh, come on. 3:23 to go in the third. And an obvious kick, but it was not officiated that way. Allen off balance, gets it back out. And on the sideline.
She was not out of bounds, but she traveled.
Yeah.
So we'll take it.
Yep. Lacey McCoy hustling out there. Twisted an ankle earlier in the ball game, but played right through it. 4-point lead. McCoy kicks it out. Earnhardt, three, up, good!
Nice pass by Lacey McCoy. Anytime you can get a catch and shoot three-point shooter, a toe on the line three like that, a lot of work has been done, or either it's a defensive hiccup or a great play made offensively. And that great play was made by Lacey.
Biggest lead of the afternoon. Foul called on Martin. That's her third. So she and Jamari, two Nighthawks with three personals each. Sinkhami guarded loosely. Now away goes to Allen. Shot clock at 13. 2:30 to go in the third. Now with 7, Sinkhami. 5, 4, Sinkhami lost the handle. Turnover. Martin to McCoy to Franklin. Here goes Abby. Earnhardt for three on the wing, no good. Look at the rebound by Caroline Martin. Goodness, how did she control?
Do it,
McCoy
Lacey.
for three. Teed it up, but it wouldn't fall. She took just a split second to look to make sure she was beyond the arc. 49-42. Inside 2 minutes remaining here in the third. Allen directs traffic, hands it to Smith. She'll launch it and hit it. Goodness. Allison has hit a handful from beyond the arc.
She is not afraid to pull it from significantly past the three-point line.
Skip pass over to Martin. Gets it right back from McCoy. Caroline dry, shoots, scores with the left hand.
Just needs a gap.
And not much of one.
No.
51-45 with a minute 12 to go in the third. Allen holding high. Now Wyatt in traffic, and the foul will stop the clock with 1:03 to go in the third.
Block charter. Nighthawk faithful don't agree with it, but I believe I do. It's a little late. Half a step late.
Chloe Savage in to replace Julianne Sutton. Livy Blackstock in for Caroline Martin. Wyatt hits the first. And she'll have one more. Shots on the way and good. Wyatt now leading all scorers with 17. Blackstock on the wing. Nice drive. The pass in the corner to Earnhardt. Now Franklin tees up a three off the iron, no good. Ball tipped, but out of bounds right to Coach Burson.
Good idea by Chloe on the tip out, though. Stays here, right?
It does indeed. Last touched by Emmanuel. And so it will be Earnhardt to inbound right in front of the Nighthawk bench. Does so to McCoy. Lacey, nice move, kicks back, Blackstock, Earnhardt, Franklin. That was a dangerous pass. Shot clock at 4, 3, Franklin underneath, and they're not going to get a shot away. Ball intercepted by Allen. Final seconds of the third quarter. It's a 4-point North Georgia lead. Backdoor cut, Allen up off the glass, and good. Jasmine Allen now with 13 points. The lead is but 2. Final 10 seconds of the third. Franklin directing traffic between the circles. Around a screen from Savage. Away to McCoy. The lob over the top. Chloe puts it up. It's no good, and there was a foul.
What?
There was a foul. You just barely heard the whistle.
Is it one of those result whistles?
I think because it was on the shot, and to me it was a clear foul.
Okay. I was watching the pass.
Chloe settles in. That one no good. One more with 1.6 seconds left here in the third. And got one of two, so the lead is now 3. Inbound comes to Sinkami, and that will be the end of the third quarter. Your score, North Georgia 52, Emmanuel 49. Back in a moment. You're watching the Nighthawk Sports Network.
What do I do when my love is away? Does it worry you to be alone? How do I feel at the end of the day? Are you sad cause you're on your own? I can't find a little help from my friends, so I'm gonna try a little help from my friends.
The day the world stopped was the day we found where to go. From now on, we're not going to leave anything on our plates because we've learned to savor the moments that were always there, and they never tasted this good.
This is the first juncture of the ball game in between quarters that the Nighthawks have led today. They trailed 18-15 after one. They trailed 36-33 at the half. They lead now by 3 at 52-49. Now, while this is going on here on the hardwood, a couple of interesting college football games that have been followed.
So Sanford's going to lose to Florida. They gave up 50, put up 52, but are going to lose. Oklahoma getting beaten by Baylor, and UGA has yet to kick off in Knox Vegas. Why do they wear the checkerboard overalls?
Just another way to be hideous. Just another way to be hideous.
Hey, mission accomplished. Put a shirt on under there.
We are back to action, and not a bit too soon. Wide open, Martin for 3, in and out, no good.
Boy, halfway down.
Man. A lot of shots just like that today for North Georgia.
Settle in for this is good for us.
Yeah. Oh, this is a trial by fire.
Oh, yeah.
Inadvertent contact, and Lacey just could not put on the brakes quickly enough. Just bumped into Sydney Wyatt enough for a whistle.
Needs to reach there with her left hand instead of her right hand.
Sinkami takes the inbound. Bounce pass away to Allen, holding high. 10 on the shot clock. Whirls, triple team, tied up. And that will give the ball to North. Nope. It will stay with Emmanuel. Beg your pardon. And confirming the possession is for Emmanuel, so they will retain the ball.
But the shot clock shouldn't be at 20, right?
Nope. And it has been corrected to 8. Wyatt puts it up real quickly. Allen, fiddle. That's going to be 4 on Jamari.
She demands, Allen demands that you are always working hard, right? You can't just rest defensively, and she's just working on trying to keep her off of the offensive glass. Yep. But
bounce pass, knocked away. Chloe got a hand on it. Here comes Caroline. Stutter step. Now back to Abby. Cross court, it goes to Lacey. McCoy drives. Pass. Good ball movement. Abby Franklin hits the 3.
Great job, Caroline Martin, for not shooting the sort of open 3. Euro pass from Lacey McCoy. Catch, throw it up the floor for the wide open 3.
And yes, I will admit that I gave the touchdown signal
beforehand.
Just about the time she let go of that one.
She's missed 6 today. That should be good. That should be enough misses for her for the month.
Yep. And a travel will turn it over. Just in the ball game, Lindsey Pruitt, junior from Roswell, turned the ball over, and she will check out just about as quickly. Earnhardt back on the floor for North Georgia. 55-49. 8:25 to go in the ball game. Earnhardt on the wing, out front to McCoy. Now Caroline, one dribble and away to Franklin. Inside they go to Julianne. Shot no good, but a foul by Allison Smith. What's amazing to me, Lee, is the crispness of the passing.
Yeah, they know what the end goal is.
Yeah.
It's a reversal to a post entry. And they know what they're trying to get out of it. And they know that when they can get it to Julianne with her back to the basket, that good things are going to happen. Because she's such, number one, she's going to finish or get fouled, but she's also a great passer. So if you can enter and then relocate to open space, it's just good offense.
Nothing doing for Julianne that time at the foul line.
That's the second time she's missed both free throws, isn't it?
Unusual. Approaching the 8-minute mark here in the fourth quarter, 55-49.
Get her, Lacey, all right.
Allen to Sinkami, 3 from the wing, no good. And that might have been a foul over the top by Hopkins on Julianne, but regardless, the ball will belong to the Nighthawks. Abby across midcourt. Now Martin, top of the key to Sutton, over to Earnhardt. Josie, back to Julianne. Now Earnhardt gets it to Caroline, drives baseline. Back out front, shot clock at 6. McCoy, Earnhardt, 3, wing, good, and 1.
How good of a play that is. She had to adjust her shot because, number one, we were on a short shot clock, but number two, the closeout was high and hard, and she had to shoot it higher than normal. That tells you how good a touch the young lady has.
Jamari, who just exudes excitement, energy, positivity.
I'm going to say happiness.
Yes.
She's happy when her teammates do good. It's genuine. Not choreographed. Look at this.
Missed foul shot, got a hand on the loose ball, nothing doing. That would have been the first double-digit lead all day long. As it stands, a 9-point lead through the hands of Allen. Here come the Nighthawks. They want to make it an 11-point advantage. Martin to Franklin, around the horn to Sutton. Earnhardt thought about it for a split second. Now she drives, stops, lost it, but knocked out of bounds by Hopkins. You know, that type mentality by Jamari is, it's very easily will be translated into happiness by everybody around her.
Contagious. Oh.
Puts it up from 17, would not fall. Still 58-49, 6:44 and counting here in the ball game. Sinkami over to Wyatt.
Illegal ball screen.
Yep. And that will be on Elder.
Best call.
Let's go, White.
And that will send Elder to the bench. And back on the floor comes Rihanna Hopkins. .6:33 to go. Nighthawks looking for their second win in as many outings. Franklin guarded by Sinkami. Out front, McCoy. The lob to Sutton. Kicks it out to Franklin. Touch pass to Earnhardt. Shot clock at 10. Abby nowhere to go. Back to Earnhardt out front. Sutton in the hula hoop. Would not fall. Rebound, though, by Martin. Bounce pass stolen, intended for McCoy. And the ball will stay with North Georgia.
Let's go. Keep shooting, Juliet.
6:02 to go. Earnhardt, now Martin. Caroline down the right side of the lane, kicks to Franklin. Lacey, now to the block, up and under, would not go. Might have been a little contact.
That's good defense by Allen, too. And probably so, but she's able to just adjust and stay with the move. She's athletic.
That'll be 4 on Caroline. McDavid waits to check in. Now she will do so. And she'll come in for Caroline. Emmanuel with the ball. Sinkami took a tumble. And that's going to go on McCoy, I believe. And that is the third on Lacey. Inbound comes Smith, baseline jumper, a little long. Rebound, Jamari. Abby will bring it up. Earnhardt cross court to McCoy. Now Sutton back to Josie. The lob over the top way too much, but bailed out by a foul.
Yeah. Or is getting held for sure.
Third on Wyatt. McCoy down the lane. Into the hands of Earnhardt. High arcing three. No good. Rebound. My goodness, what a battle between Jamari down low and the Emmanuel team. Goodness. Off balance shot will go for Wyatt.
Wyatt's had a series of nice tough 2 finishes.
That stopped a 7-0 break or 7-0 run, but just as quickly. A Nighthawk basket makes it 60-51. We'll take a break with 4:48 to go in the ball game. You're watching the Nighthawk Sports Network.
The road to national championships runs through NCAA.com. And whether you follow one college team or all of them, it's never been easier to get the content you want with NCAA.com, the home of college.
Lead by 9. That equals the largest lead of the day. Emmanuel will have possession. Allen inbounds to Sinkami, and play has resumed. You got Franklin, Savage, McCoy, Earnhardt, and Sutton on the floor for North Georgia. Hopkins holding high. Away it goes to Wyatt. And back out to Allen. Jasmine, one dribble, and to Smith. Shot clock at 9. Guarded by Earnhardt. Baseline jumper off balance, no good. Rebound to Julianne. Here come the Nighthawks. Again looking for a double-digit advantage. McCoy, top of the key. Works down the lane, kicks to Earnhardt, out front to Julianne. Here comes a 3. Yeah. There's your hula hoop.
I'll circle around it.
The lead is a dozen. First time it's been double digits today for North Georgia. They have had to work for this one. Block inside by Julianne. They've got an advantage. Wyatt slow to follow. Franklin kicks Earnhardt. Here's a wide open 3, you bet. And the lead is 15. Allen out front, guarded by Savage. Heaves it up. No good. That was a really quick release.
Earnhardt's 4th 3 on the last possession there. Shot 10 of them, but good shooters are allowed to shoot as many as you want.
Absolutely.
Especially when you can make 40% of them.
Thank you very much. Franklin from 17, good. And in the course of about 2 minutes, this game has changed radically. And we will keep it right here. The lead is 17. After going the vast majority of this game without having a double-digit advantage, let alone an advantage at all, North Georgia has hit some of the shots that were not falling in the first half.
And this is the kind of spurt ability that you expect from us to start games, really, a lot of times in this arena. Just unfortunate that credit to Emmanuel, but it took 4 quarters before you saw that emotion that just tends to snowball down a hill.
Yep. Nighthawks back on the floor. The Lions break their huddle. It will be Sydney Wyatt to inbound. Does so to Sinkami. Sinkami works to the left elbow. Now Smith will drive the lane. The pass intended for Allen, knocked away, but contact will stop the clock with 2:32 remaining. Chloe just smiles.
What was the foul? Just like a... It was off the ball? Huh. That's probably sus, too.
Yes, extremely sus. 1 of 2, but gets the loose ball. Do the Lions. 68-52.
Ooh, that's a 2 on our end if we come get it.
Oh, goodness.
And that's
pass to nowhere.
Pass to the old pet man.
little full court pressure here. 2:15 and counting. Franklin guarded loosely by Sinkami. Got Julianne out front, away to Josie. Boy, she thought about it for a split second. Abby.
Great read.
Chloe with the left hand, would not fall. Had a good look.
If you can see the help behind Julianne Sutton, not allowing you to throw the lob pass. Skip pass is the play.
Allen, Sinkami, three, no good. Rebound, Abby Franklin. 90 seconds remain. It's a 16-point advantage. Caroline Martin checks back in for Lacey McCoy. Chloe settles in at the foul line. First one good. You know, it is somewhat ironic that the final score in this one is going to be not dissimilar from the final yesterday. Not as much,
yeah,
but
two very different games.
Not indicative at all of how different this game was. And nicely done, Jamari. Nicely done indeed. Makes it a 20-point lead. Goodness gracious.
The one-person press.
Yeah. How demoralizing is that? Anytime that you've got one defender that can come up with a takeaway.
You about to get her another one.
Up ahead to Wyatt. Skips it over dangerously close to Jamari. Smith in the corner, no good. Rebound, Wyatt goes up and scores.
She plays with good energy.
Yesterday's final was 80-46. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. 72-54 right now. Less than a minute to go. And without question, the Nighthawks were able to turn things.
There is no doubt. It's good, though. We needed to be able to play behind. We needed to be able to play in a tight game. And the more different kind of experiences you can give us, the better. That's what the preseason is about, is learning to find a way in different circumstances.
Lacey will bring it up, stops. Now the pass at midcourt. Goodness gracious. Not sure how much contact needed to take place before the whistle, but finally it came. Caroline was waiting at the midcourt stripe, and she'll head to the line with 49.6 left. Martin from just down the road in Forsyth, a former North Forsyth Raider.
Love when the local talent stays home.
Oh, man. Nothing better. Got both of those back to a 20-point advantage. 40 seconds and counting. Allen away to Smith. Smith goes baseline, nothing doing. Back out to Sinkami. Shot clock at 14, game clock at 30. Baseline jumper good from Allison Smith.
Timeout, Emmanuel after the made basket, down 18.
You never know when you're going to have an 18-point play.
Yeah, I can see that after North Georgia scores. So you can work on advancing the ball and inbounding.
Right.
You saw it yesterday. Young Harris did it. They were up big on Emmanuel, but still kept calling a timeout to advance the ball and practice sideline out in front of your basket or in front of your. But to call the timeout after the make.
That would be a couple of timeout calls that might fall into the sus category.
I think so. There's no doubt about that.
29.7 to go.
Always coaching the team, though, I guess.
Yep.
It surprised me if they come out and foul.
Up ahead it goes to Earnhardt. Josie back to Abby. 74-56. Earnhardt away to Martin. Caroline drives the right side of the lane, stops, back to Lacey. Final 7, 6, 5 seconds of this game. And that's going to do it. Your final score, North Georgia knocks off Emmanuel 74-56. We will step aside, and when we come back, we'll wrap things up. From the Convocation Center, North Georgia improves to 2-0 with a win over Emmanuel. You're watching the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Joyride beads. I hear if you run long enough, you get something called a runner's high, which sounds like something I really enjoy. Let's do this. Okay, so far so good. Mama Lake? What? Still no high though. Hi. Hey. Oh my God, there it was. My first runner's high. Well, better quit while I'm ahead. God, I'm good.
Shop, play, and stay in Dahlonega, the heart of the North Georgia mountains.
Across divisions, sports, championships, and schools for nearly 500,000 student athletes. College sports create lifelong opportunity, and that starts with education. We've raised the academic bar, so more are earning degrees, creating healthier campuses by working with the nation's brightest minds, and making sure more have the chance to succeed and are supported on their journey. But beyond the numbers, it's about opportunity, and we're working to provide it for every student athlete.
North Georgia with a come-from-behind win in this one. 74-56 the final, but as we mentioned a moment ago, not indicative, Lee Glenn, of what kind of game this was. And hats off to Emmanuel for coming out of the gates hitting on all cylinders.
You know, North Georgia's barometer yesterday was the game was never stressful. So if you take them out of the equation, I think all three teams, Young Harris to some degree, a little bit less though, but definitely Lees McCray and Emmanuel played way better than they did yesterday. They both kind of hit rock bottom and said, hey, we're better than that. Let's come back in 12 hours and show that, and they did. Definitely Allen is a force to be reckoned with, and when then her teammates around her can make threes and slash hard like they did, they played us tight, for 3.5 quarters. And both games here today were really tightly contested until the end when the game kind of stretched away for both Peach Belt teams. But that was exactly what North Georgia needed. We needed to play from behind. We needed to play when the flow necessarily wasn't there. We needed to play when their fouls maybe weren't being called our way perceptually. We need those things to where when those things show up in conference play, that's not a new feeling that we're experiencing.
And as you expected, the shooting percentages did balance out. Emmanuel wound up at 43% for the afternoon, North Georgia at 44% from the floor. Leading scorer for the Nighthawks. It was a tie between Josie Earnhardt and Julianne Sutton, 17 points each. Josie wound up at 5 of 11 beyond the arc, 2 of 3 at the line. Julianne was 6 of 8 from the floor, 1 of 3 beyond the arc, and 4 of 9 at the foul line. Rebounding, we didn't have anybody that made double digits, but a nice effort by Jamari McDavid with 8 on the afternoon.
Yeah, she pursues the ball relentlessly, as does Lacey McCoy, as does Julianne Sutton, as do our guards defensively. But the one thing I think that Jamari provides us is an offensive rebounding threat. Historically, our offensive rebounds have been if Julianne Sutton is not getting it, it's normally a guard that dribbles it back out and gives you another possession. What Jamari's been doing for us is getting offensive rebounds that are immediate putbacks that don't really force you to play another offensive possession to get value out of it.
Tremendous addition to the options that are available to this team now. North Georgia improves to 2-0, Emmanuel 0-2, and this wraps up day number 2 of the Peach Belt Conference Carolinas Challenge.
Next weekend, we've got 2 more of them. Ross Morcom Memorial and the UNG Nighthawk Classic, following the ladies playing Tuesday afternoon non-conference road tilt in Benedict in Columbia, South Carolina. But bring your lunch pail, Mr. Corbin. It's going to be a lot of basketball in a short amount of time.
Looking forward to it.
I think we all are, and maybe not for the volume, but for sure the convenience to be able to see our men and women both play in the same building, but not back to back.
Absolutely.
So that digital ticketing platform that you referenced, you'll be able to come and go and watch a game and then run into town, enjoy a nice dinner, and come back and watch the men play. So we're excited about it. It's a lot of basketball on tap, but we're ready for the challenge.
And no venue anywhere in the country finer than what you'll see right here in Dahlonega.
There's no doubt. It's fan-friendly for a lot of different reasons. The basketball is good, and so I'm looking forward to seeing the Nighthawk faithful come out next weekend and enjoy the basketball marathon.
Absolutely. Again, the final score in this one, it was North Georgia knocking off Emmanuel 74-56 to improve to 2-0. Big thanks to everyone on the Nighthawk Sports Network team. Yeoman's work by all. Many thanks all around. We do appreciate what everyone does to make these broadcasts possible. On behalf of everyone on the team, on behalf of Lee, Craig Corbin here saying again, we will see you next week right here on the Nighthawk Sports Network. So long, everybody.